Hello, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Remember, Christmas is here. Get Archie a nice bottle of scotch, fuckers. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about my channel. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends. Remember, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Send a little bit of money each month. Don't forget, have a look in the description of this video. I got a link to some watches I'm selling. And fuckers indeed. I've also sponsored me on Patreon. You can send a little bit of money each month. You can also got an instant button. You can PayPal me a donation. Or you can PayPal me to do a review. 20 US for a review. Fuckers, review. Quick wristwatch check. 2 watches today. We got the Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking moon and the Polar Explorer 2. 2 perfect pieces. Okay, let's hit the gas, fuckers. Okay, here we go. From Dennis from Boston. Archie, as a fan of the ArchieLuxury channel and AC3, I've sent you $40 US for a video question. I hope this helps, and I hope you keep making hilarious vids. Question for the channel. What makes a shitter a shitter? Is it the wristwatch or the cunter wearing it? A paid video request. Ooh, shitters. And a very good question. What makes a shitter? Let me tell you. Number 1, affordability. Any cunt can get it. Number 2, mass production. Number 3, generic ETA or unitist movement. That's what makes a fucking shitter. Number 4, pretend heritage. Pretend heritage. Number 5. It's the sort of shit your wife would buy you for Christmas. Wah, pussy. Wah. Hi Arch, I'm a big fan of your channel and I hope this finds you and your fuckhead friends well. I've been collecting wristwatches for about 15 years and only had 3 watches. A 36mm Rolex Datejust, blue dial, white gold fluted bezel, Roman numerals, a Jaeger Cultra Reverso Rogue, and a Submariner Hulk. I prefer quality over quantity and I would rather have a smaller number of nice pieces than a drawer full of shitters. In watching your videos, I asked myself, at what point does the purchase hurt? And for me, that's about $10,000 US. As soon as I had a dollar amount in mind, I started to wonder if my Datejust was a shitter. I say this because with a retail value of approximately $7,500 US, it's a drop in the bucket compared to wristwatches that sell in excess of 6 figures. There are minute repeaters, tourbillons, and annual calendars that can go on for as much as 7 figures if you have it. And when I think about it, I can't help but wonder if my 9,000 subby is a shitter. Do you think someone that has a 400,000 Patek looks at a $10,000 or $20,000 sub or reverso as a shitter? In your opinion, is the definition of a shitter derived from the price tag, the horological craftsmanship significance, the rarity of the piece, or the perception of others? And do you think it's all relative? Interested in your honest opinion and keep doing what you're doing, Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Very good question. And I'm very fortunate as ArchieLuxury, the outlandish YouTube celebrity. And I want to say this. I do have millionaire friends. Billionaire. I got a fucking billionaire friend. And let me tell you this. When you got really, really rich people, I had the same question. I thought, you know, do they look at a $20,000 watch and say that's a piece of shit? Do they look at a $5,000 watch? Is that a piece of shit? And what the answer is, doesn't matter how rich you are, how many millions you have, a $5,000 watch is still $5,000. A $10,000 watch is still $10,000. So to answer your question, it doesn't really hurt. I've got a billionaire collector friend, and he's got some very affordable pieces. When I say affordable, affordable for a billionaire. He's got a He had a Breitling, he had a Batman, you know, and they're not, I mean, they're expensive watches, but for a billionaire, it's a drop in the bucket. But no. You've heard the old joke. If Bill Gates dropped $100 US on the floor, it's not worth his time to pick it up. But it is. It's not about the 100 US. You know, that's opportunity cost, fuckers. It is worth it because it's yours. It's your money, fuckers. You can't look at it that way. And I've got people who are super, super rich and they're watch collectors, and I've always been interested. Do they think it's a shitter? Do they think a Rolex steel Rolex sub is a shitter? What do they think? No, they don't. Anything in that range, you know, anything above 5,000 is expensive. And even something more affordable, like, you know, the Omega Speedmaster, man on the fucking moon, man on the fucking moon. I recently sold one for 2,600 US. It was a 10-year-old piece. I sold it for 2,600 US dollars. And I got a good friend of mine who's a lawyer who earns $1 million a year, and he's got one. He's got one himself. He's actually got, and he loves the watch. So no, it doesn't really, that is still a good watch. It is, even though he's got Pateks and expensive things, they are still a good watch. It hurts. And I got a really good friend, a hedge fund manager I met in Singapore. And he likes to fuck younger bitches. You know, when I say younger, I mean, he's in his 50s, and these bitches he likes to fuck are in their 20s. And he gets jacked off when these bitches demand $1,000 handbags. So this is someone who's worth $100 million. He still thinks $1,000 is $1,000. That is a lot of money. Do you understand? Do you understand? It is a lot of money, and it hurts. It really fucking hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So, doesn't matter how much money you've got. These are all decent things. Out of interest, Dodi Fayed, you know, the one who was sleeping with Princess Diana, he used to give presidents as gifts a Rolex Date 8. If you were his friend, well, you had to be a top tier friend. That's the sort of thing they would give out, but they still valued that. So if you wanted to meet, say, Prince Charles, you give him a Royal Oak or a $20,000 watch. You can greet him and meet him, have a little sit down with him. See, so the answer is all of these things are really, really valuable. So yes, that is a very, very interesting question. Is what makes them a shitter or not a shitter? And I would say to you, it's not so much the price, okay? Because I've bought no-date subs in the past, pre-ceramic sapphire 14060s for $2,500. Does that make it a shitter? No, because you can't buy one today for $2,500 Aussie. You know what I'm saying? What's a no-date sub? Even a scruffy one, you're going to be paying 6 or 7 Aussie, aren't you? See, so it's not so much the price, it's what it is. It's what it is, you understand? So, in my opinion there, what makes a shitter is, it is the, you listed these things out here. The price tag, not necessarily, although a lot of shitters are cheap, okay? But you can buy these things secondhand, you can get flukes, you get stuff. The horological craftsmanship, well, I mean, Rolex, is that really horology? It is, but it's not like AP or PP or VC horology. The significance, yes, they're icons. The Rolexes are icons. See, I would say anything, it's not so much the price, like an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon, very decent watch. I sold one for 2,600 US. That was a nice 10-year-old one. Okay, 5, I think it was, an 11-year-old one. But you understand, it was just watch, no box or papers. 2.6 I sold it. I sold it on my channel. That's still a very, very, very decent watch. Whereas you could go and buy a Tag Heuer for more money, 3,000 US, and it's a fucking shitter. So it's a number of factors that determines whether it's a shitter or not. But I can tell you, I've met billionaires, hedge fund managers worth 100 million, and it really is important. It's important that it's the significance of the piece. The price doesn't really mean anything. Like I had some wanker, right? I was trying to do a deal with Jimmy. Jimmy's my mate. And I had some duty-free cigarettes. I always bring some cigarettes back, you know. Fuck you, taxman! And I was trying to do a deal with Jimmy. Jimmy had a Alfred Dunhill cigarette lighter. And I said to Jimmy, hey, Jimmy, I can throw in a carton of cigarettes. Dunhill Reds. And Jimmy goes, oh, what did they cost you? And I said, Jimmy, that has no fucking relevance. That has no fucking relevance on the price I want for my cigarettes. You don't want them? Fuck off! Go and fucking circle jerk in the corner for all I fucking care. It has no bearing on the value. Cigarettes in Australia are $25 a packet. Okay, so I said I got a carton. I was going to cut you a deal about $15 a packet. You either take the deal or you fuck off. Fuck off. Okay? It has no bearing, fuckers. And, you know, that's the whole thing. You know, the price doesn't really matter. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant, fuckers. It's like some dickhead friend I had years ago. He said, oh, I got a Mercedes-Benz 190E. I said, well, the price has dropped. The 180E came and flooded the market. He goes, oh, I bought it when it was dear. So fucking what? Circle jerk in the corner for all I fucking care. Circle jerk in the fucking corner. Circle fucking jerk. Jerk fucking circle, you fucking circle jerkers. So the answer is, it's not only the price. The price is sort of semi-insignificant. It's the horology, the craftsmanship, the significance, rarity. Well, Rolex isn't really rare, and Omega Speedmaster, Man on the fucking Moon, isn't really rare, but it's the perception. Yep, it's a great piece. So there you go. I hope that's answered it. So rich fuckers, yeah, even a humble 2.6. I sold one for 2.6. Really nice example, minty. It was fucking minty example. And 2.6 US I sold it for. But that's still a decent watch. That's a significant watch. That's what I said. That is the entry-level decent fucking watch. Even super rich people, that's still a beautiful thing. So there you go, fuckers. And you can't just buy one for 2.6. You try buy another one. Okay, I sold this one for 2.6. I can't fucking sell another one. If I had another customer, I don't have another one. See, so it's all relative. So there you go. I hope that answers your question. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends. Archie signing out.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we're doing the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.